A very good morning to everyone watching this video. So this is the second part of the video that I've already shared. And today we are going to talk about the difference in plant and animal cell. So children, I welcome you to my second session. And we're mostly going to talk about the difference between plant and animal cell. So, though there could be many different shapes and sizes, the plant, animal, as well as the plant cell can exist in different shapes and sizes, and there are a lot many. But majorly we are going to talk about one of the cells from plant cells, that is palisade cell, which looks like this. Okay. And then an animal cell, okay, which looks like something like this. It's spherical in nature. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, that from this it should be clear to you that the animal and the plant cell could be many. Okay, there could be many different types of plant and animal cell with different shapes and all. But the one cell which has most of the features present in plant or in animal cell, we're using that particular cell, okay, specifically. So in plant, we'll be majorly talking about palisade cell. So first, let's have a look at plant cell here. Okay, so for plant cell, as I said, I'm going to use a palisade cell. This palisade cell is present in the leaf of the, okay. Why do I call it palisade, first of all? The word palisade actually comes from, you remember in the olden times and in right now also in many, village also, you can see fences like these around homes, which is made up of wood. These are the woods, correct? Fences like these. So these fences actually, the shape of these fences are known as palisade. And this particular cell from plant cell is actually depicting this particular palisade. That is why I'm calling this particular plant cell as palisade cell. Okay, so the word actually comes from, you can just Google it out and have a look at it, that how, these fences actually represent. The meaning of palisade is actually they're referring to this fences. Okay, so let's have a look at this palisade cell. This palisade cell is present in leaf of the cell. Okay, so let's have a look at it. The outermost layer of plant cell is known as cell wall. Then comes the inner one, that is cell membrane. Okay, so the outermost, I'm calling it cell wall. Okay, or you can say like that also. And this one, the inner one, is known as cell membrane. Okay, then the most prominent organelle, the best organelle you will ever, the most complex organelle you're going to study. This is nucleus. Okay, this one is the nucleus. Now, nucleus contains what? It contains genetic material. We'll be discussing more in detail in later classes, okay? And then this particular plant cell has a very prominent large vacuole like that. This is known as vacuole. Okay. Then obviously this, this particular portion, the whole cell actually has a jelly-like medium in which all the organelles are kind of breathing, and everything is the liquidy medium, okay? This jelly-like substance in which all the metabolic reactions happen. We can just draw it along like that. Okay. So you can see this particular, this medium in which all of the organelles are lying. What did I say? It's actually the jelly-like substance. Now, this jelly-like substance is known as what? This is known as cytoplasm. Okay. In these cytoplasm, then we have some very small organelles, just like dots. These dots are ribosomes, very small organelles. Okay. And then we have kind of this green colored organelles. These green colored organelles are known as, it is very prominent in plant cell and it is one of the defining features of plant cell. These green colored are known as chloroplast. Okay. So this green colored is known as chloroplast. And then we have another very amazing kind of organelle that we'll be discussing. It looks something like this. Okay. These organelles are known as mitochondria. Okay. So we saw, so this was the plant cell. Okay. This is the plant cell. We look at it. It is how actually it appears under light microscope. I hope all of this makes sense. Correct? Now, what happens? Now, next we are going to have a look at the animal cell. Animal cell, this particular animal cell looks like this. Okay, the outermost covering, you can say, is the cell wall. Sorry, my bad, not cell wall, it's cell membrane. Okay, and then the prominent organelle, which is present everywhere, even it has this particular nucleus. I hope you remember from the last session when we discussed about how, both plant and animal cell belong to eukaryotic cell because they have a well-defined nucleus. And well-defined nucleus means that the genetic material is contained in a membrane, nuclear membrane, okay? In a membrane. Membrane is what? This is membrane that we are referring. I'm referring to this particular, just the covering. Okay. Now in here also, I have the dotted organelles, very small. Dotted means very small organelles. These very small organelles are known as ribosome. Correct? And they have very small but numerous vacuoles. Okay. Then they obviously have this, what do you say, jelly-like medium in which all the metabolic reaction happens. So I can describe that again, this whole, I will kind of cover it all. Let's not waste time in doing so. But then just for your understanding, this particular blue part, the whole thing is actually the cytoplasm wherein all the organelles are bathing in and all the metabolic reactions will be carried out. Okay. And then even the plant cell, even the animal cell has these organelles known as mitochondria. Okay, so this is known as mitochondria. So from all these things, what did we realize? Okay, This is again, the how animal cell is observed under microscope. Okay. So now what happens? Let's have a look at it, that how many things are actually present. So we saw that cell membrane is present in both of them, plant cell as well as in animal cell. We saw vacuole is also present in plant and animal cell. Another one was ribosome. Okay. Then we have cytoplasm. And obviously, mitochondria is present in both. And last but not the least, we also talked about that a prominent nucleus is present in both of them. Okay, so the yellow highlighted part shows actually what the ones which are present in both of them. Whereas we saw that this particular cell wall as well as this chloroplast is only associated with plant cell. Okay, so the presence of cell wall or chloroplast, we can say that they are the defining features which can actually be used to differentiate between a plant and the animal cell. I hope that is clear. Correct? Let's have a look. You can have a closer look at them.